Hello, I am Dr. Yashika Gudesar. I am head of the department at Manipal Hospital, Dwarka, and I am talking about vaginal birth after cesarean, VBAC. It's a dream come true for a patient to have a normal delivery, and if the patient has a cesarean, a dream is left unfulfilled. So many patients who have had a cesarean delivery in their first baby, they want to have a normal delivery. So they always have this question in their mind: can I have a normal delivery after cesarean? Yes, you can have a normal delivery after cesarean section. The second question which will come is it safe? It depends from case to case, and it depends on the hospital, the doctor, the expertise of your doctor, the facilities available in your hospital, and maybe the side effects or complications which you are facing. It depends on many other factors. So it is very possible to have a normal delivery, but you should always discuss with your doctor before thinking about it or planning about it. If it is available and it is feasible for your doctor, she will surely give you a trial. VBAC is not right for everyone, that we should be sure, and there is always a rupture of scar, chances of having a scar rupture. So whenever your doctor gives a decision that you should go for a trial of labor, if somebody will ask me, you are given a trial for delivery. You don't go into labor on your own. A patient who goes into labor on their own have more chance of a normal delivery in a patient who has not had a cesarean, and also in a patient who has had a previous cesarean. A patient with a previous cesarean going for a normal delivery and goes into labor on its own, there are high chances of them getting delivered. Success rate for a planned VBAC is 70 to 75%, and those with previous one successful VBAC have 85 to 90% chance. People have gone for a second baby for a VBAC, and then they have even gone for a third baby for a VBAC. So those things are available. Obviously, previous to cesarean, we don't give a normal trial. High risk cases in which VBAC is contraindicated is previous uterine rupture, some myomectomy, classical cesarean, post-dated pregnancy, age of the mother more than 40 years, infertility treated, IVF conception, obesity, poor Bishop scores. IVF infertility, not all, there will be different patients and different choices. Macrosomia, the baby is too large. Endometrial thickness is less than 3.5 mm. There are more than 2 to 3 loops of cord around the neck. So, and your previous cesarean has been done less than 12 months back. In all these cases, the trial of labor will not be given. TOLAC is when it's called trial of labor after cesarean, and ERC is an elective repeat cesarean section. It is a choice made by many of our patients to go for a cesarean section after the previous cesarean section and not to go for a trial because of their unpleasant experiences in the previous pregnancy or due to some complications which they have faced in their previous pregnancy or the present pregnancy. So that is a choice made between the doctor and the patient, and obviously VBAC should be given to all the patients who want a trial of labor, but considering the chances of uterine rupture and all the complications which are there with the trial of labor. Very rare chances of uterine rupture and a hysterectomy also are there. Risk of mortality to the mother and the baby is also there in cases which is unsupervised or the patient is not in a proper setup where blood facility is available and a great team of gynecologists is not available. So always discuss it with your patient and then take a call whether you really want to go for a VBAC. Thank you.